man, that is not how I wanted to start my weekend. And not only that, that is not how I wanted to go into the World Cup, because as you guys may know, I'm a Mexico fan, so I'm probably going to have to watch absolutely dog shit. But anyways, Brentford has just defeated Manchester City 2-1 at the Etihad. Disappointing. People, the commentators were even mentioning, and I know Manchester City fans are probably going to make this like an excuse. They're going to be like, oh, it looked like Manchester City players were thinking about the World Cup. No, absolutely not. I am not taking that as an excuse. This has been coming for Manchester City. We have been playing poor since October 8th. Well, at least in the Premier League, we have been playing poor since then, right? That we have not had a comfortable win since Southampton when we won 4-0, and then we beat Copenhagen like a few days later. But since then, it's been absolutely poor from us. We have not been playing the standards. And if you don't believe me, let me just read off some of the results for you guys. 1-0 loss to Liverpool, 3-1 win over Brighton. But as anybody who's watched that game, we know that was a very, very rough game. It was not easy at all. It wasn't easy at all for us. So 3-1. 1-0 to Leicester, 2-1 to Fulham, which we had to win in stoppage time with the PK, and then now we have lost 2-1 to Brentford. And before I get too deep into Manchester City, let me give Brentford their flowers, and let me just praise this side, because they started the game off so well. They put us on the back foot, they pressured us, and I've mentioned before on my videos, the best way to get at Man City and the best way to get points off of Man City is to pressure us, get us in our own half, make things uncomfortable. But we have to give Brentford even more credit, because not only did they do that, but they did their defensive duties as well, because lots of teams have tried, right? Many teams have came at us and thought, all right, we're going to make you guys uncomfortable. We're going to put the pressure on y'all, and we're going to watch you crumble. And it didn't happen. We typically can get past that pressure eventually and break the defense down, but it didn't happen today. So we have to give Brentford total credit here for their defensive duty, for their work rate, because they wanted it more than us, and that's why they've won here today. They wanted it more than us. You could see it in the efforts and the running today by Brentford players. They were magnificent today. They were absolutely magnificent. And even though I would say this result was against the run of play, right? Because for a while, that whole second half, Man City dominated, right? That first half was 50-50, right? The first 15 minutes for Brentford, but then after that, it was all us again. We were finally able to break through by a magnificent strike by Phil Foden. But the second half was all us, right? Brentford didn't have too many opportunities. They had one good opportunity by Tony, but they held on to the end, and they took full advantage on that counterattack, almost getting a third one even. So, yeah, we have no one else to blame but ourselves. People are going to be blaming VAR for that handball. I'm not here to bitch about that. I'm here to give Brentford their credit, because they wanted it more than us, and they absolutely deserve it, right? They did the defensive duty, and Manchester City were just off. But like I said, it's been coming. So now let's get into Manchester City. As I said at the beginning of this video, we should not be shocked by this. We absolutely should not be shocked by this. As I said, we haven't had a comfortable game in the Premier League since October 8th. It's been over a month now. It's been over a month. And if you're going to be performing like that for about a month, you better expect games like these. And you know what's even more worrisome is that it's only going to get worse. It is only going to get worse. We're now heading into the World Cup. We know how draining that's going to be on some of the players, right? This is the biggest tournament in the world. They're going to be giving it their absolute all. And then after they've just given their absolute all and their lives to this game, to their international teams, for Premier League players, a lot of them are going to have to step right back onto the field next day, right? Because we got the Carabao Cup, and then Premier League games are going to be flying, and they're going to be flying fast. So if you're thinking that, okay, we're going to get a break, then Manchester City should come into the second half of the season all good, nope. It is only going to get worse. I was really hoping to get a comfortable win here today, because I was like, I'm needing it. I am praying for one. Things have been too stressful for me lately, right? They've been out of my comfort zone. 2 games have been too close for comfort. I was enjoying it even more, right? Those wins, but after the game, I'm like, oh, that was draining. Like we haven't had a comfortable win in a while, but this is what happens, and this is what happens in the best league in the world. If you're gonna continue to play poorly, you're gonna end up paying the price for it. So yeah, Brentford totally deserved it. We have no one to blame but ourselves. I don't want to hear that stupid excuse, oh, players had their heads on the World Cup. No, they didn't. No, this has been coming from, I mean, maybe a little bit, but this has been coming from Manchester City. So, yeah, that's poor on us. A few standouts for Manchester City. I don't even know. I mean, things were just off today. Brentford did well covering Holland. They did very, very well. They were very aggressive. Very aggressive, like very close to a few PKs, very, very close, but they were able to get away with it, and I'm not going to blame the referee here. I thought the referee did a decent job. My only complaint is the handball. I thought that was on the line, but like I said, I don't even want to shine too much light to it because it's irrelevant. Brentford deserved the win today. They got the 3 points. They deserved it. They absolutely deserved it. So, very, very disappointing, but yeah, man, it's only going to get worse. And now Arsenal are now 5 points off, and we may be thinking to ourselves, that's reachable, that's attainable. We've come back from bigger. But like I said, better expect some more results like these. And we're now relying on Arsenal to drop 6 points or 5 points for us to get ahead of them. And guess what? That's only if Manchester City remain almost perfect for the rest of the second half, and as I've been stating, is not going to happen. I am 99% sure that we are going to have many, many more games like these, and now, and it may be now only 5 points now, but we could be, by the way things are going, we're going to have to hope that Arsenal drop 3, 4, maybe even 5 games before we can get up to them, because guess what? We're probably going to be dropping more points ourselves. So very, very worrisome. This is a big red flag for Manchester City in terms of their title league hopes. But there's still a second half. We do have the best bench, right? That's one thing going forward with Manchester City is that you may think to yourself, well, in terms of rotation, we should be fine, and that should help us a lot. But even a lot of our players on the bench are going, so it's going to be interesting to see. So, yeah. But, yeah, those are just my thoughts on this game. I wasn't expecting to make this video. I really wasn't. But here we are. Of course, right? Of course, Manchester City heading into the freaking World Cup. But, yeah, other than that, please like this video. Let me know down in the comments what you guys thought of the game. Brentford fans, you totally deserve this win. So, you can say whatever you want. Manchester City fans, let me know where we went wrong. But other than that, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.